At noon tonight at 5, there is a manhunt underway for those responsible for gunning down a Falfurrias man on the south side of town Wednesday night.
An apparent argument broke out along South Terrell Street, eventually leading up to a deadly shootout. For where this investigation stands now at this hour, 3 News' Michael Gibson joins us now. Michael?
One resident who witnessed what happened on Wednesday night told me that 2 groups of people had been arguing and walking up and down the street with their guns raised in the air around 6 o'clock on that night, and then ended up costing Mario Castillo his life. Now here's Mary Ann Williams. She lives here on South Terrell Street, just a couple of blocks away from the HEB, and she watched from her home as all of the violence broke out in the street in front of her house on Wednesday evening.
3 men were walking. They were walking away, flashing their guns, and then they turned around and walked away, and somebody from this area shot once, and they turned around and retaliated and started shooting back. And the man that got hit was trying to get out of the way. He dove in between the cars, but before he could dive between the cars, he got hit in the back of the head.
Williams says there was blood all over the man as he was hit multiple times with bullets. From what she could tell, the argument between 2 groups of men was over a woman. Williams has been worried about the violence along her street lately because there have now been some 5 shootings recently. So now she parks her pickup truck across the front of her house in case there's a drive-by shooting. And we asked the brand new police chief in Falfurrias what was being done to find the capital murder suspects and get the surveillance video out of there which captured the shootout.
We do have some, video photos, but the biggest problem is not having the public help us out on that part. Like, we're just trying to do our job. We're trying to solve this. We're trying to make sure this doesn't happen again. And we really need the public to help us out by, giving us that information. We did contact a couple individuals and they said, no, we're not going to give you the video. So it's a sad day when somebody has to pass away,
Police chief is concerned that there could be retaliation in this case. He says his department stands ready, as does other law enforcement in the area, to respond to any more threats or violence. Now, he's even prepared to call in for extra help in finding the shooters involved in this possible gang-related shooting. Mike, Leslie.
All right, Michael, thank you so much for those updates tonight. Hey,